Hey guys, Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. Just question somebody asked me was really interesting on Facebook, on YouTube. They asked me why am I renting and not buying a house? And they asked if I don't want to have family roots, like kind of plant myself into somewhere and settle. And it's not that I don't want to settle, it's that this house here is a 4-bedroom townhome in a gated community here in Vancouver. I already asked how much would it cost for this place. It's a decent place. It's not that big, but how much would it cost? It would cost me $2.1 million for this place. And there's nothing, it's just nothing extravagant about it, right? And the housing market here is different in Canada, right? So I don't want to put down $400,000 for a house here when I can invest in my son's future, which I have, I've been putting aside for him, invest in the cottage and home I'm building in the Philippines, other things I'm doing, right, and retirement plans and stuff, because I'm pushing 40. I want to make sure everything's set, ready to go with the push of a button, provided it all goes well, if God permits. What else? So, renting. I think renting is a pro. I think it's good to rent, and don't feel bad if you rent. I rent. Who cares? Owning, unless you get a place free and clear, or you get it from inheritance, yes, then it's good. Then you pay off the taxes, your monthly taxes, you pay off this, you pay off that, you're good to go. But if you're a first-time buyer, you're a couple, and you're buying, especially here where everything's so expensive, you're in trouble. The average mortgage starts at about $2,400 a month, up to $35,000 to $40,000. I've seen mortgages for $16,000 a month for a condo in downtown Vancouver. Go to MLS.com, MLS.ca, type in Vancouver, type in condos for like $4 or $5 million. You'll find a whole bunch of them. You'll find hundreds of them for that much for sale. And then you type in the calculator amortization and see it comes out to $15,000, $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 per month, monthly payments. So I wanted to add that. It's beyond. And the people saying, why don't you buy within your means? You can't buy anything here. Unless we're in Miami, you could buy 3 houses for $300,000. You could buy 12 condos for $300,000. The cost of living here is beyond what anyone could imagine, and the price of food and everything. But I'm living very comfortably and a very blessed life. So if you've been following me on my videos. Now, renting, I'll be straight up with you. If you own what you pay in property tax, property, let's say you have maintenance fees, and what you pay in repairs to your own place and upgrades and blah blah blah, with inflation going by, I'm being straight up with you guys. If you put that money into gold or something for 25 years, instead of paying $400 or $500 a month into property taxes and all that other crap, you actually invest that money into a good strong investment, or in gold and silver or a strong commodity, you'll actually grin in 25 years, as if you were to sell your house, what you'd get back. And I'm being straight up. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you spend. And it's really important that you guys keep that in mind. It's crucial that you know that. And I'm just putting this video out there because a lot of the people I went to school with, they all own their own homes. But I prefer not to be in a death grip, into a death grip. The mortgage in French means death grip. Don't want to be in one of those. I want to be able to travel, which I have around the world more times than I've been around the world like maybe 50 times, 40 times. Countries all over the place, meeting people. I should have started this YouTube channel years ago, but anyways, I just wanted to put my thing out there, because renting, I think, yeah, you know what? It's almost like a hole. You're throwing your money, but you're living, you're gonna die, you're expiring as you go. You're gonna die in 20, 30, 40 years, or 10 years, or a year. So why are you gonna stress yourself owning a place, and then you have to keep repairing the damn thing? Everything keeps failing. Everything's made in foreign countries, and you can't even trust the products you buy anymore for your house. And I just wanted to put that out there. Renting is fantastic. You can move when you want. You don't have to worry about, you have bad neighbors, you move. You don't have to sell and put it on the market, and then explain why you're selling your house, and blah, blah, blah. And then if you invest the money that you're not putting into property tax, so what I would do if I were you guys, do what I did. Go ahead and find the house of your dreams that you really want and you could afford. Then subtract what you're paying in rent. Now, whatever's left over, then find out what the property taxes of the house would have been. Find out how much on average maintenance they spend on maintaining the house and painting the house and the whole 9 yards, and then go from there. And then if you think, wow, I'm actually saving $700 a month just renting, take that $700 a month you would have paid towards a mortgage and put that away. You'd be super uber goober surprised where you'd be in 10 years from now. Just doing that, you know, and making very positive career decisions. But yeah, Crown land. Canada's on Crown land. Does anybody really own the house? I think they own the house, but they don't own the land they're on. If you look that up, Canada's on Crown land, and if you do your research, you will realize that you would see that Crown land is basically no Canadian owns their land, and then you can't drill within 6 inches of your surface of your ground because it belongs to the country. So if you have a huge oil stake in some land, you can't take it. Water, you can't take it. It's not yours. What else? There's so many things you can't. So, I mean, if you get into the nitty-gritty of it, I think renting is fine. I've rented all my life. I could pick up and go. I could travel. I could move my family because I'm building, picked up quite a bit of land in some private island in the Philippines, and I'm going to build a bunch of homes for 20 grand, you know? And I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about property taxes, this and that, and all this mumbo jumbo that you get strapped into. Anyways, that's my personal opinion. That's my point of view. I think that, I think renting is better than owning. Not because I rent. It's because I think owning is more of a burden. Let me know what you think in your comments below. Thanks, guys. Bye.